tonight when we did have explosive plays, we did really well. You know, we had the bomb to JJ and the run after, and then X scored the next play after that. You know, a 3-play drive with explosive plays. It really cripples the defense, puts them on their heels, and I just feel like we didn't pressure them enough tonight.
Jackson, when you look back at this year, what do you think you'll look back and say you learned about yourself the most?
For me, it's just learning how to battle. Not learning, but just continuing to battle and keep my head up through everything. You know, from being benched to being thrown back in. You know, I learned a lot about myself this year. I could have sat away and sat the rest of the year, and you know, I could have redshirted and done that and gave up, but you know, I didn't. I kept my head down. I kept on grinding. And for me, it's just learning. I guess improving on my toughness and just how to battle and come back from adversity.
What about your support system? How big was your support system through all of this?
Huge. You know, my family, my friends, my girlfriend, everyone that I'm close with, and you know, I trust. You know, was huge. You know, just being around them. You know, not even they didn't have to say anything. You know, I just knew that them being with me and supporting me was all I needed.
What's your next week like as far as you trying to get any kind of chunk plays or any kind of big plays going?
Yeah, I mean, you always try to get chunk plays, but you know, things just don't happen. You know, it wasn't in the cards for us to win tonight. You know, obviously could have done some things better, but you know, ultimately I feel like we just got outplayed tonight.
What's your next week look like as far as hire OC, making your decision to come back, stuff like that?
I'm gonna take a break this week, just chill out and stay in the weight room, watch film over this past year, and just improve on and get myself better.
How strange has this college career been for you when you think about offensive coordinators? You've had 3 different ones that you've worked with now, a new hire, maybe 4 if you're still. What's that like?
I'm about to have 4 OCs in 3 years. It's definitely unique. Maybe not ideal, but you know, life happens. You know, it's the cards that I was dealt, the cards that we were dealt. Just gotta make the most of them.
Jason, what's your personal confidence level after last week and the performance today? Just where do you feel about your ability to play ball, obviously with the ups and downs of this season?
You know, I feel good. I feel like I'm playing at a higher level for sure than I was, you know, earlier on, and whether that was from you know Coach Johns or whoever, me just you know stepping up mentally. I don't know, but I feel like right now I'm playing at an efficient level. I feel like the best thing I've been proud of is just being tough and keeping on carrying the rock when my team needs me to, getting first downs, just doing whatever I needed for the team to win. You know, just throw my body out on the line. I've been super happy with that.
Obviously, you love playing football, but will it be kind of nice just to have this season be over with and just kind of regroup and you know for next year and everything?
I guess. You know, it sucks because you know you're spending all off season, you know, wanting the first game to come and you can blink and it's all over and it's bittersweet. You know, obviously my body probably needs a break from everything, but you know, obviously, I mean, I want to keep on going out there with the boys. You know, just being in Billy's last game, and wish we could have you know run out the better with a win for them in a better situation.
College football is so different now. Do you have a timeline on your future? Can you see yourself going back next year?
Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever. Only God knows what's going to happen in the future, man. I'm just this next week, you know, just meet the OC, see who we hire, take it day by day. But I mean, there's nothing making me want to leave or nothing making me waver from being here.
I don't think people really understand just how challenging it is going through a couple of OCs, not having basically your top 5, 6 receivers available for pretty much the whole year. Is there any way you can put that into words for people, just how tough that is?
I mean, it sucks. But again, you know, shit happens. You know, I was really proud of everyone that stepped up this year, whether it was O-line, young guys, Heath and Logan, and all those guys stepping up, and even Josh Bates early in the season. Then our receivers, you know, got all our freshman receivers, Zion Kearney, Zion Raggins, Jacob Jordan, Ivan Carrion, JJ Astor, all those dudes stepping up and being freaking ballers for us this year. And, you know, I couldn't be more appreciative of those guys that you know, when their number was called, they stepped up and made the most of the opportunity.
Do you feel any sort of stress just with everything that entails after the season as far as decisions to return, decisions to maybe, you know, potentially go somewhere? I mean, any of that stuff. Is there stress on you right now for that, or do you just kind of go with the flow?
No, I'm good. I mean, no stress. You know, I've had peace of mind recently. I just know that you know whatever is going to happen is planned by God. You know, I've got peace of mind that whatever's happened, you know, God wants me to do, and He's planned out for me in my life.
Has your love for the sport wavered at all this year?
No. The love of the sport. I mean, it hasn't wavered, but it sure as hell has been tested. I feel like that happens, during every season. There's always ups and downs, things that happen. But no, I mean, I obviously love this game. That's why I still do it. If I didn't love this game, I'd stop playing right now. But I don't. I love the grind. I love what goes into it. I love expressing myself out there in the field.
Do you feel like the Alabama game, for instance, do you feel like everything that you went through leading up to I guess later on in the season, that helped you become who you are today?
Yeah, for sure. Everything I've been through this year and stuff I went through in high school has made me the man that I am today, maybe the person I am, maybe the player that I am too. I feel like just all the everything that happened early in the season, man, I honestly, it kind of pissed me off and it fueled me, and I feel like now I'm just I'm running my ass off right now, playing as hard as I can, throw my body on the line for the team right now.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thanks, Jackson.